Before proceeding with HTML elements, we need to install two extensions. The first one is Live Server. A live server extension is used to reload the page as soon as we update some content on our HTML page. Earlier, we had to reload the page every time we update something on our HTML page. But using this, no extra efforts are required. The second extension is Live SAS Compiler. There are many uses of this server, but we will basically use it to convert our CSS file into CSS file. We will talk more in detail about CSS file during the CSS tutorial video. Let's see an example of live server.
So what are HTML elements? It is collection of start tag and an end tag and some content in between them. HTML elements can be nested also. Each HTML element have attributes. The attribute may vary for different HTML element, but there are few global attributes which can be used by most of the HTML element. Let me show you an example. So in this example I am using paragraph, which is an HTML element. So this is the start tag. This is the end tag. And in between them is the content. There are many HTML elements, but we will be learning which are most useful from my point of view. So the first important HTML element is division tag. Division is an empty container which are used to group HTML elements so that they can be easily styled using CSS. Division is like an empty box where you put all your useful things. Second important HTML element is paragraph. It is used to define paragraph in our web page and can be easily styled using CSS. Next important element is heading. There are basically 6 heading tags starting from H1 to H6. They are used for giving heading to the web page content. The difference between the 6 heading tag is just the font size. Let's see an example. Here we are using H1 tag. Now let's use H6 tag. You can see the font size is different for every heading tag. Google searches for heading tags in your web page to provide the result to the user, so make sure you use heading tag in your web pages. The next HTML element is A tag. A stands for anchor. It defines a hyperlink that links one page to another page. For example, I want to go to contact page from home page, then we can use A tag to link the contact page in the home page. A tag uses an attribute called href. This attribute specifies the location where a user will be redirected after clicking. Let me show you an example. We want the user to go to Google. We can redirect the user to our HTML page, also just specify the location of our HTML page in href. The next HTML element is UL tag. LI tag should be used to specify the list items. LI tags are children of UL tag. Let's see an example. If you want number instead of bullets, then you can use OL tag. OL stands for ordered list. The next HTML element is image tag. Image takes two important attributes. The first one is source attribute, which takes the location of the image. The second one is alt attribute, which will be used when the location of the image is undefined or image is deleted. Let's define the width and height of the image, which also an attribute of image tag. Let's change the image name to show you the use of alt attribute. See, the alt attribute is shown now. So guys, these were the important HTML elements that we will be using in this HTML course.